Welcome to day 26 of the 31 Days of Christian Meditation Challenge. Today's tip is to sip God's Word throughout the day. Now, I've given several tips of how to do that. Just like I have my cup of tea that I drink in the morning, I just sip from it. I don't gulp it all down or it could burn my throat. Now, God's Word wouldn't do that to us, but it's so rich and powerful that if we drink it all in at once, we might lose the deeper meanings. So you can use the previous tips that I've talked about, writing it out, maybe on a sticky note, displaying it, singing it, all those other tips to sip on God's Word throughout the day. And I remember reading a story about Billy Graham one time, and he used to start his day with his Bible, and then he would keep it open. He wouldn't shut his Bible, he'd keep it open. And as he'd pass by it throughout the day, he'd glance over and remember what he read about, and then meditated on that throughout the day, and just look at the amazing things that God did through him because he made God's Word part of his day, and he kept sipping on it throughout the day. He didn't just make it one part of his day. He took it in all day long. And we can do the exact same thing, like we sip on our drinks all day long. Maybe that can even be a cue for you to sip on God's Word when you're sipping your drink. So that's my tip today. And you can go back through this hashtag and find those other tips that will help you sip on God's Word. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment on it, or share it, because that helps more people see it. Thank you so much, and